How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger. So please smash that like button, you guys, and subscribe. And yeah, man, wow, man, I want to talk about Jermall Charlo, you guys. A lot's been circling around the web about him lately. Yeah, man. I mean, he's talking about mental health, talking about the WBC, possibly stripping him because of inactivity. Um, it's a touchy subject, man. It's a really touchy subject, man. It's a really touchy subject, man. UGC is I mean, shout out to UGC in the chat, man. But UGC, I mean, right now, man, with mental health, man, we gotta respect the mental health. I feel like the mental health aspect. But I really feel like right now, man, now's the time for the 160-pound division. Um, to start, heating up a little bit. I mean, you guys got to understand, Triple G's not fighting right now. Triple G's not fighting right now, you guys. Nor is Jermall Charlo. So they're both of these guys are holding up the division. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I understand if it's mental health. I get that. You know what I mean? I get that. I respect that. You know what I mean? But if it's mental health, there should be an interim belt or something in place. You know what I'm saying? Through the WBC, you guys, because Jermall Charlo hasn't fought in a while, you guys. Jermall Charlo has not fought in a while, man. So us as boxing fans, we want to see the best fight the best. And we shit about it the whole time that Jermall Charlo hasn't fought. There could have been somebody fighting in place of him. The whole time that he was out right now. You guys know that Jermall Charlo is 32-0 with 22 big wins by way of knockouts, you guys. Smash that like button too, you guys. Let's get these likes up, man. And right now, they got Jermall Charlo, ranked pretty high on BoxRec. But his last fight was against Montel, which was 22-4. Before that, he fought Sergey Devenchenko, which was 13-2. And before that, Dennis Hogan. And then before that, it was Brandon Adams. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Lately, I haven't really been seeing Jermall Charlo fight anybody really good as of late. His last fight was June 19th of 2021. Okay. We're going on, almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in June that Jermall Charlo hasn't fought yet. We're going into February, you know, with nothing scheduled or anything, you know. Uh Shout out to UGC in the chat, man. He says we here. He said Jermall honestly should be stripped or made champ in recess. Wow. So you think he should be stripped or be the champion in recess right now? That's what you're thinking right now. Smash that like button as soon as you guys come in. Let's definitely get these likes to the roof, you guys. Come on, man. Jermall Charlo's been inactive. He's been very inactive. Him and his brother. His brother's been more active than him, a lot more active than him. But Jermall Charlo has been dealing with stuff outside of the ring, like his wife. They had some dealings and some legal troubles and stuff like that. And I believe they broke up, and hey man, he's got a couple kids with this woman, I believe, so it's rough, man. It's rough. But yeah, because it said Jermall Charlo arrested in Texas on felony assault charges. It says felony assault charge of assaulting a family member or household member after having a previous conviction, according to Fort Bend jail records. Charlo, 31, was still in custody on Friday night. A jail official told ESPN, according to records. his arrest. He was arrested at 1:29 p.m. after a warrant issued Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office in Richmond, Texas. He says he was being held on a $10,000 bond bail. Excuse me. That's not a lot of bail though, right there, you guys. 10,000 isn't a lot. And like I said, this was in February of last year. So and we still really haven't heard a lot from him. From that, we thought we would see a Charlo fight versus Canelo Alvarez fight. That didn't happen. And now we gotta wait to see what's going on with Jermall Charlo, man. Jermall Charlo is a key piece to the 160-pound division, you guys. He's one of the top guys. If you guys want to call a spade, Jermall Charlo's got to be up there with the best fighters at 160 pounds. He really does. Let me go see what there was some recent articles about Jermall Charlo, man, and I don't know, man. I mean, I know he's been going through all of his stuff, man, but man, he's got to really get it together, man. Because 2 years is an eternity for a boxer, man. Boxers need to fight every, couple of months in their prime, I feel like. Every 4 or 5 months, a fighter should be fighting. You know what I mean? I would think. That's why a lot of fighters in their prime, the good ones, they fight 2 to 3 times a year. At least, I would say 3. But let's see what they say about Jermall Charlo. Let's see what they're talking about. Okay. They're talking about Joseph Parker retiring. They're saying Jermall Charlo should be stripped of the WBC title on Boxing News 24. It says Adam Baskins, Jermall Charlo has been sitting on his WBC middleweight title for the last 2 years without defending it, making him a prime candidate to be stripped of his belt by the sanctioning bodies. Some boxing fans believe the main reason Jermall hasn't been stripped is that he's popular. It says if he didn't have a fan base, he would have been stripped ages ago and just be an ex-champion. Charlo 32-0, 22 knockouts, last defending his WBC 160-pound belt in June of 2021. Like I told you guys, beating Montel in a grueling war that saw the Texan native repeatedly hurt in the later rounds. That's what I'm saying. You're getting hurt by guys with 3 and 4 losses. That just didn't look good. Since that fight, 19 months have elapsed without the 32-year-old Jermall entering the ring to defend his WBC belt. It says, yeah, man. So right now, man, it's looking like Jermall Charlo will not get in that ring, you guys. It's like I said, he's going through a lot of mental health stuff right now. And it's just looking like the inactivity is really costing Jermall Charlo some of his prime years of his career. And you guys got to understand, a fighter only has a short fight span. Fight. How can I put this? Short fight window. What I mean by that is, a fighter is only going to be in his prime and his real physical prime for a couple of years. Before he hits his prime, he needs to be learning, be very knowledgeable, and be very, easy to listen, to learn valuable knowledge that you're going to need to possibly carry you on into these big fights, into these later rounds of these big fights, because everybody at the top level, you guys, is good, if not great. You got a couple 160 pounders right now that'll give Jermall Charlo, I feel like, a good run for his money. And one of those guys being Gennady Golovkin. I would love to see that fight. They got common opponents in Sergey Devenchenko. But I just really feel like, Jermall Charlo with the right mindset could do well against Triple G, possibly knock out Triple G, but he's got to have his mental right. If his mental health isn't right, then he's not going to be right. And then he's not going to be able to beat Triple G. Triple G is not an easy fight, you guys. Triple G is not an easy fight for Jermall Charlo. That's a 40-year-old Triple G is still a tough fight, especially with all of that stuff going on outside of the ring with Jermall Charlo. You guys got to understand a lot of these fighters have different things going on in their life which you don't know about. And I mean, it could affect the way that they fight in the ring. So sometimes you guys, it's best not to fight. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna just, stink the joint up, and you're not gonna go in for the kill like we normally used to seeing you going for the knockout. If you don't have that in you, then yeah, it's time for a break. It's time for a change. Some people say that he's gonna be moving up to 168 pounds. That's why he hasn't got stripped yet. My personal opinion is, you guys, I think that he won't be stripped, but I think if he fights by June, I think he'll still be good. I think they'll give him. I wouldn't say June. I think they'll give him another 90 days, to set something up. The next 3 months. I think that's enough time. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and head out, man. I'm gonna get some shut out, man. I appreciate all of you guys for watching, man. I gotta lay it down, man. I'm tired as crap. Been up since 5 o'clock yesterday, you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching, man. Please smash that like button and subscribe. And if you guys want to tune in again, just hit the notification, the bell icon, and you guys can be notified with all of my new drops and live streams and etc. You guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you guys think. Should Jermall Charlo be stripped, or should they give him a chance? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Me personally, I think they should give him a chance. I know he hasn't fought in 2 years. Mental health is crazy. I really truly think that either he gets some help or they just make an interim champion, and fix it that way. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please smash that like button and subscribe. Until next time, you guys. Peace.